Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Danniell, and thank you so very much for joining me in this video. In this video, what I want to talk to you about is how to be considerate of other persons when they're talking, and not giving you the opportunity to speak. Over the years, I've been dealing with these people, and trust me, it is very hard. I mean, you're trying to explain something to somebody, and they're not listening, and they're giving you their piece, their and they're just not listening to you. And when you try to explain, they're still trying to tell you what to do, and it's just not working out. So how you deal with these people? The best advice that I can give you is that you allow them to speak, and then if you understand what they're saying, tell them that you understand what they're saying. However, you're going to use the opportunity to say that you don't agree with. And then if they start up again with the whole telling you what to do and giving you their opinion, then just listen to what they are saying and just do what they want. At the end of the day, if they think about it and come around to say, okay, I think what you were saying earlier may work, then don't gloat, don't rub it and say, I told you so. Just take it with a small pinch of salt and just make whatever corrections that you need to make. In the event that they just come back and suggest the first suggestion that you suggested, still do not rub it, do not say I told you so. Do what needs to be done, because at the end of the day, you want to maintain your professionalism, and you want to ensure that everybody is respected, and everybody, even though you don't have your say, but everybody will have their say at the end of the day, right? Because it should be a team effort. I remember when I was working at a particular place, and I was the graphic designer there, and there were 5 persons who had to look at whatever I was designing and approve. And trust me, every single time I did an edit, somebody had to say something. And then if somebody said something, somebody else will say something. So I had to be going back to drawing board every single time to make edits, to make some adjustments. And I didn't crack. I didn't get frustrated. What kept me was the fact that it had to be done, and I was just going towards the time or the period in which I will just end the designing. It's important for you to just maintain your cool, take a deep breath. If you need to take a break, take a break. If you need to go and talk to somebody, go and talk to somebody, but do not let them know that you're pissed. Do not let them know that you're frustrated. Do not let them know that you're tired of them. Just hold the fort, do what needs to be done, and get out of the way, and just don't argue with anybody. Since as you're here with me so far in the video, I'm going to be sharing some tips with you on how to deal with somebody who is getting upset and impatient while trying to explain themselves to you, and to them it seems as if you're not understanding them. All right. Number 1, do not belittle them. Do not belittle them, because they will feel as if you're disrespecting them in more ways than one. I'm sure you have noticed that telling an impatient person to settle down or to calm down will just get them even more upset, right? When you say this to an impatient person, it sounds like you're telling them that they are upset for no reason. All right. And you don't want this. You want them to be on your side. You want them to be in the same ship as you. So don't you ever dare tell them to calm down or relax or so let me explain because you don't understand. Just allow them to speak. And then when you allow them to speak, then it will be a smoother transition into progress. My next tip is take a break. If nobody's getting anywhere into the conversation and the issues still remain, take a break. Literally. You may be working with somebody for a while and the stress level is just rising and people are getting impatient and hissing their teeth and take a break. This will keep the situation from spiraling out of control. After that break, you will regroup and get back to the task at hand with a clearer focus. So my final tip is to be honest with the person or with the persons who you're working with. You don't want to come off as fake. You want to be as authentic as possible. Now, if you think that you need to say something, say it, but choose your words carefully. Because at the end of the day, to keep that person on as a friend or as a good network or resource. You do not want the person to feel as if you're attacking them. You don't want to start a blame game. So approach this with caution. Be very selective with your words because you do not want to offend anybody. If you're working on a project together and the other person keeps interrupting you for updates on your progress, try telling that person you work better when you focus without interruption, right? And then you probably can give them a timeline so that they can come back again and check up on you. But don't just cut them off like that. Or if you do not give them a timeline, what you can do is offer to check back with them over a period of time so that they are not sitting down waiting for you. Okay, so those are my techniques that I use when dealing with certain people. Those are my techniques that I use to keep my cool. They have worked for me in the past and I know that they can work for you too. Let me know in the comment section if you have other tips or techniques that you have used in the past that actually work for you so other persons can benefit from it as well. See you in the next video.